Elimination Chamber 2022 from the Jeddah Superdome in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Madcap Moss versus Drew McIntyre. I'm not happy with their use of Drew McIntyre at the moment, as I believe his feud with Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin is beneath him. I'm puzzled as to why he's on SmackDown in the beginning, because they're not using him correctly. They're wasting his talent. I understand why they made the move to put him on SmackDown, as Fox needed another superstar, but he's not being pushed as a superstar, so it's a waste. The Usos and the Viking Raiders had a no contest. Good, because I didn't want to see the match anyway. I don't believe these two teams have any chemistry, and nor did I believe that the Viking Raiders were actually going to beat the Usos. Let's be real. Who cares? Ronda Rousey made Sonya Deville submit after Flair decided not to break up the submission attempt. Ronda had to wrestle with the arm tied behind her back, or as we've seen, to the side. Another match on the road to WrestleMania and the storyline between these two. I'd rather have Ronda versus Becky, as those two have more chemistry. But we're not going to get that. Speaking of Becky, she beat Lita in a great match for the Raw Women's title, as Lita hit Becky with the Twist of Fate and the moonsault. Becky kicks out, and as they both stand up, Becky hits the manhandle slam, aka the rock bottom, out of nowhere to win. But hey, it was a good match to that point, and we knew that Lita wasn't going to win anyway. Bianca Belair earned the right to face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania because she beat Doudrop, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Nikki ASH, and Alexa Bliss in the Elimination Chamber match. Rey Mysterio beat The Miz. Pretty good match. Those two have chemistry. Black. Roman beat Goldberg via submission from the guillotine. Or Goldberg just passed out and they stopped the match. I don't think he submitted. I think he passed out to the guillotine in just a little over 6 minutes. Some thought that Goldberg would actually get the win here, as he has a history of winning Universal Championship matches after he just comes out of nowhere and gets the shot. But he didn't get it here. And the Elimination Chamber match, where Bobby Lashley defends his WWE title against AJ Styles, Riddle, Seth freaking Rollins, Brock Lesnar, and Austin Theory. Bobby was taken out kind of after the start of the match, as a buckle bomb from Seth to Austin crashed through Bobby's pod, and he was injured, entering concussion protocol. But this kayfabe injury was a cover for a shoulder injury that he had or sustained during his Rumble match with Brock from all of those damn Germans. He'll be out 4 months. So Bobby was taken out of this match, protected, which I love. Brock entered the match after Bobby's pod was selected. Of course, he wasn't in it. So Brock broke out of his pod. Apparently, that was off script. When he broke out of his pod, he eliminated everyone in the match. That would be AJ, Riddle, and Seth via F5. Just kind of buried those three. I don't think that was the right idea, to have him just tear through people. Nonetheless, it came down to Austin Theory, the young blue chipper, as Jim Ross would say. He chased Austin Theory up on top of one of the pods and delivered an F5, apparently off script again, to the floor. Austin lands on his feet or ankles, or bottom half of his body, either one. Looked really bad. And if this was the old style of Elimination Chamber that they've had before, starting in 2002, I think Austin Theory would have been seriously injured. But this was a rubber mat underneath. It looks like he's okay. Nonetheless, Brock Lesnar gets the victory via F5. He is the new WWE champion. He will be facing Roman Reigns in a title versus title winner-take-all match at WrestleMania. Judging by what they did to Seth, Riddle, and AJ in that match, tells me a lot about what they think about the contenders on Raw. There's nobody really on SmackDown, as they had to get Goldberg to challenge Roman, and they're not pushing Drew. Big E has been demoted to back on SmackDown for some reason. When you look at it, there are no contenders really for either title on both brands, either because they don't have any, or they're just not pushing the people that were in a position before. And that's the best way I can sum that up. So if you like this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about it. And until next time, this is Mix with the Ultimate Mix.